On Sunday, rallies and protests were held in different parts of the state to draw the attention of the concerned authorities. Thousands participated in protest rallies in the valley, demanding peace and return to normalcy in the state. Women led the protest, raising slogans for peace in the state. Protesters urged the central government to intervene and put an end to the violence in Manipur.
Millions of people were left into tears, millions of families were left into tears, then thousands of houses were burned down, then thousands of people got displaced. To be honest, on seeing such things, we can't control ourselves. We are emotionally we shocked. Seriously, we are depressed on experiencing such things. It seems like we have no generation. If the war keeps on going like this, there will be no generation. There will be no future. A lot of people are taking shelter at relief camp just to survive. They have a very hard life.
ये जुलूस हमारे बच्चों के दिमाग से ये चल रहा है कि क्योंकि अभी बच्चे लोग घर पे खुशी किताब पढ़ने लिखने के लिए रहने के बच्चे लोग हैं और ये इसके दिमाग में आया है क्योंकि 1 साल पूरा हो गया ये लड़ाई खत्म करने के लिए बच्चे लोग की ये दिमाग आया है ये बच्चे लोग के इसकी सपोर्ट करने के लिए हमें आया है और ये कहना चाहती हूँ मणिपुर से पूरा 1 साल पूरा हो चुका है वो किताब पढ़ भी नहीं सकती बहुत झगड़ा हो रहा है कितना दिमाग पे तो इसकी दिमाग तो ठंड भी नहीं हो रहा है और माँ बाप भी घर की संभाल भी नहीं सकती क्योंकि काम भी नहीं कर सकती ये तो मैतेई समुदाय सिर्फ मैतेई समुदाय का नहीं कुकी समुदाय का है ये 2 लड़ाई की जगह पे और इंडिया गवर्नमेंट ने वो तो लड़ाई तो खत्म करने के लिए ये इसे सोच समझकर बच्चे लोगों की सोचकर और लड़की लोग की समझकर और सबकी समझकर ये तो खत्म करना चाहिए क्योंकि 1 साल पूरा हो चुका घर की सभी दुख हो रहा है सब गड़बड़ हो रहा है सब बच्चे लोग की वो तो सब माँ बाप अभी सभी डिप्रेशन भी हो रहा है.
As you can see, thousands of women participated in the protest, holding placards and raising slogans for peace. The protest was conducted in a peaceful and orderly manner, midst of a large presence of Manipur police and security forces in the background. On Saturday, the Lawyers Association of Manipur also staged a sit-in protest to save Manipur and protect the unity and integrity of the state. The protest was held under the theme of One Nation, One State. The Bar Association of Manipur demanded the state and centre safeguard the rule of law and punish the perpetrators of violence. They also spoke against the divide and rule policy and said that Manipur is one state and any demand for separate administration or UT shouldn't be entertained by the centre.
The ongoing unrest in the state of Manipur is going on for the last more than 13 years. It is completed 13 months and it is now in the 14 months. The people of Manipur, particularly the Meitei community, has been targeted by this Kuki-Zo community in the name of demanding their separate administration or separate country. Now they are saying that a separate state or union territory they are now started demanding. In the scenario that is happening in Manipur, so many people have suffered, particularly the Meitei people, and many homes and villages have been destroyed and they have been razed to the ground. And many paddy fields belonging to the Meitei communities, we cannot till the lands. And we have been reduced to a very pitiable condition. this national highways, National Highway, Dimapur, IMPHAL Road and this Ziribam Road is cut off from the Meitei people. And in the midst of this, what we have seen is that we do not see any action on the part of the government to nab the culprits.
On Monday, the ITLF staged a protest to demand union territory for the Kuki-Zo people of Manipur in Chura Chandpur. The rally, ITLF said, aims to remind the central government of the realities on the ground that it is no longer possible for the tribal population to live in dignity under what ITLF termed as a Maiti government. They also submitted a memorandum to Home Minister Amit Shah seeking a political solution. The Kuki-Zo were earlier demanding a separate administration and have now upped their demand and are pressurizing for a UT status and want a division of the state of Manipur, which right now is unacceptable to the other community. And Centre too has made it very clear in its way that no division of Manipur is acceptable. At the same time, student unions have expressed their concern about the influx of illegal immigrants from Myanmar in their villages. The Maring Student Union reported that 1,428 Myanmar refugees are residing in 6 Naga villages in the area where they have outnumbered the locals. This comes in days after Naga Council in Kamjong had raised concern about the refugees outnumbering several villages. There are also reports where security forces, and this is the most important part, security forces are fearing that unmanned aerial vehicles or UAVs or the drones might be used by warring groups in the state for attack. So, on June 14, 10 intelligent flight batteries were seized from Manipur-based man. Batteries were recovered at a toll gate 30 km east of Guwahati. The man was found to have links with the Kuki-Zo extremists. Another person was caught carrying drone parts in Ruparnagar area of Assam. It was found that the seized parts were destined for some Maiti outfits involved in the conflict. The possibility of drones and batteries slipping through checkpoints on NH27 and 37 cannot be ruled out. It has been reported in newspaper, although there have been no report of drones being used in the attack so far. However, their increasing visibility is worrying. They are potentially may be used for surveillance. As the paper reported, Imphal Valley is the most vulnerable to drone attack because of its topography. Firearm, ammunition and drones are being smuggled in from Myanmar. Now, it's a matter of military theatre, but today we are going to focus on these visuals. And Brijesh, it's heart-wrenching to see these women come out and protest like that.
Well, absolutely, Karthik. And the thing is that, you have to also understand that for the last 1 year or more, they have been at the forefront of suffering. And, they have to run the house, they have to send their kids to school, they have to till the land, and they have not been able to do it. And the situation, on the face of it, the number of casualties might have come down drastically, but the tension, the fault line remains, and those taut fault lines are not subsiding any which way. You can have 2 days of peace, and third day comes a brutal killing, which shatters the smoke screen of peace there completely. And if you look at the bite, the sound bites, they're saying one thing.
I wish I can show these visuals in split screen. If I can show these visuals in split screen, it actually shows the split. On one way, you have these protest rallies in Imphal. And on the other, the stills of the Kuki-Zo protest. There are 2 Manipurs we are talking about. There are 2 Manipurs we are talking about. It is this which needs to be resolved. It is this, and we will stay with these pictures. It is this which needs to be resolved.
Absolutely. And the biggest problem is that till there is a political solution, Karthikeya, till the might of the state or the law of the land is felt equally by both warring factions of both sides, till the violence comes down, till the guns which have been snatched from police, both in hill and valley, are recovered, till all of this happens, we might be forced to look at these kind of pictures over and over again. The government may say 50 things, the Home Minister may promise 50 things, but for it to get down on the ground to be implemented impartially, I think it will require more than the might of the state. I think it will require the honest intent of the state to be functional.
Actually, these are the two sides of Manipur today. One side, one community has organized itself. Look at the numbers on the left side and look at the numbers on the right hand side. I'm sure in both sides you have very strong numbers.
See, ghettoization is complete there, Karthike. Both sides and both communities are very, very sure of one thing, that come what may, nobody is going to back out of this particular situation. And once you have decided it, that your existence is based on this kind of, a show of political strength or show of strength as far as the protest is concerned, then till that time, this situation is not going to improve at all.
Okay, absolutely. So, the thousands of people came. Thousands of people came out. They protested for peace. People protest for things. People protested so that the peace comes to Manipur. And we also hope that the peace comes to Manipur.